Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Judicials, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Zips will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside is 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Judicials offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
He'll ride his man on the option. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Judicials will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A low line drive and not his best work. That was not exactly helpful to this defense as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play close to the 40. The Zips offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Finley. Skips away from pressure. Grab near the marker, it's Newell. Touchdown, Zips! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Defense in press coverage. Toss sweep to the right. Running to Green. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Judicials, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The option look. Now the toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback will keep it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's May. It's a running room. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Judicials are marching down the field. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
On the option. Shakes off the defender. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Now on the option. He's loose. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down.
And 3rd and long as a defensive lineman, man, I'm thinking fly up the field, get to the quarterback. They sneak in the option. The defense not ready. He didn't even have to pitch it. He just kept it himself and gets a 3rd and long situation.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. A designed run for the quarterback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Judicial.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Finley. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Curry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. Fights off a defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Finley. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Play of the period will be a second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going for the big play. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. On the ground, it's O'Neal. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll mark it down at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They'll run the screen. Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Finley. Got his man on the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Curry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Zips want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof.
Touchdown, Akron! Fired in from the red red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the... You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. He's got it on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Yeah, great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Zips!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the move. Oh, he dropped it! Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Akron! How about this defense taking one back to the house? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football right now.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Off play action. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Zips are in the hurry-up. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Finley. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Judicials will kick it off to start the 2nd half. This kick will be returned from inside his 35. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Finley. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Zips. And they take it in for 6 more points. like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gonna run it. It's O'Neal. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Judicials send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gives it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. He breaks a tackle. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's O'Neal. Wide open spaces. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Give to the big fullback. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, looking to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal when you have to lay out out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. The defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Looking for a man. It's Finley. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He'll throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here comes the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught close to the marker. It's Matthews. Touchdown, Judicials. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The short hands, it's Adams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Blasted as he lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Newell. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Akron! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just getting the...
Touchdown, Zips! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's made. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Goes to the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. Quick toss. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On third down, he drops the throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Zips in the hurry up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead. Is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To throw, it's Finley. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And the Zips are flying down the field. Motion from the back. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it behind the line. It's Curry. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll ride his man on the option.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Great news for the offense as they'll get the ball with tremendous field position inside the 40-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
And the Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Deep shot for the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Looking to throw, it's Finley. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just